is Shauna Marie with the Evolve Talk Show. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. right here on Dominion TV. And stay tuned. We have an awesome show for you tonight. Hey y'all, it's Shauna Marie. Welcome to the Evolve with Shauna Marie Talk Show. I need you to make sure you catch us every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. here on Dominion TV. Make sure you download that app at www.dominion.tv and follow us at evolvetalkshow.com. Download us on Apple, on Roku, and on Android. Hey y'all, welcome to the Evolve with Shauna Marie Talk Show. Listen, so glad you guys could join us. I gotta continue to thank you so much for tuning in every single week. Thank you for your prayer requests, your text messages, your emails and inboxes. Oh, how they are blessing me. And listen, we are in agreement with you. These prayers are about to break forth and break out to your breakthrough. I'm telling you, we're decreeing and declaring it. So I got to give my shout out to my Evolve Dream Team. And of course, our Evolve sponsor, Ms. Linda Burgess. Love you, love you, love you. So I'm excited. I bet y'all say, Shauna, you're always excited. I am. I'm excited because today I have an awesome special guest. But I've got an awesome junior special guest too. Uh-oh. Yes. Oh, I gotta laugh. There it is. Yes. So I put up a post a few weeks ago asking if I could make some youth's dreams come true, right? If there were some youth out there that ever dreamed about being a YouTube blogger or wanted to be in the media world or TV world or just wanted to be in the entertainment industry. I'm really big about this is not my platform, it's God's. Wasn't even my will, it was God's. It was like a big blessing and surprise for me. So one thing that God always said was the same way that I've made dreams and other people made dreams, your dreams come true. You make other people's dreams come true as well. So I thrive, like I live for that. So I have with me my junior co-host for tonight, Miss Chasitity Jeter, y'all. Hey! Hey, girl, hey!
I'm so glad to be here. I thank you for having me on the show. It feels good.
Don't make me cry.
Scared, but
you got this. You're welcome. It's an honor. It's an honor. So we want to introduce my junior co-host and I want to introduce our very awesome, wonderful, amazing, anointed woman of God. This special guest is so beautiful, so amazing. Miss Brooke Davis. Hello.
Hey, you ladies.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited to be here today. I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay.
But I'm excited to be here.
Listen, God's got it. God's got it. You know, I was so ecstatic to get your email because we got a little bit of history.
Just a tiny bit.
We got a little bit of history, y'all. So I'm not gonna tell it. I think it's more powerful if she kind of tells how we met, our first encounter. Listen, you gotta listen to this. It is so amazing. Watch.
We actually met about maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It was at a women's empowerment brunch we had.
Yes.
Let me tell you, these ladies really set the tone for to empower. Like, it was my first business. It was my first time ever being a part of like anything like that had something to do with, you know, uplifting your women, period. And it really just changed my life. Like, it was just, you know, like a brunching and we were all just supposed to be networking and connecting, and it turned into a fellowship.
Ooh, didn't it?
It did. And I think the brunch was only supposed to be like 3 hours. We was in there like 6 hours later. We were crying and you know,
oh my God,
giving our testimonies to each other and stuff. And you were just like a light in the middle of the room. It was like, so when I saw you, know, posting about your show and stuff, I was like, I got to get on there. I got to see her again. Like, she was really a light to me. You know, like it's crazy that I always like just have you in the back of my mind, like when I think about doing business stuff. Because I was like, she did this cardio. She got a show. She's doing great things. I always see you post about your son. I'm not sure if the girl that's on cardio is your daughter.
My niece.
Okay, she's your niece. I always see you post about her, and I'm like, she's just so powerful and doing great things. I gotta get on her show. I gotta see her again.
Wow.
You gotta catch up. So.
Yeah, that's, you know what? Thank you for that testimony. Because I don't care how God has blessed you or how successful he's allowed you to be. It's an honor and blessing. But there's always such a great honor in the confirmation, right, of what he's purposed you to do.
And because we could have met that one time and that would have been it. But it's something about you always just kind of being in the back of my mind, or I'm scrolling down Facebook and I got thousands of friends, but it's always you I see. Wow. So it's kind of like I'm right here because I need it to be, Not because I want it to be, because God said this is where you need to be.
It's that setup, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a setup.
Y'all, God knows how to set us up. Oh, has he ever set you up?
He has set me up.
Listen.
Here is a setup.
Justin, what you say?
This is one of my setups. Yes, it is.
That's a setup. Listen, but I tell you what's important, because they are my junior bosses. So that they're in my junior boss brand boot camp. And when I said, hey, I want to bless somebody, they were like, me. So, but I want you to can you tell, because there are so many little girls watching, because you're what age?
I'm 14.
Child, she's 14. Bold, confident, mighty young woman of God, 14. So for any little girl that's watching that could be inspired by you, just kind of tell them why you were like, yeah, me, Miss Shauna, me. Why did you take this leap of faith?
I took this leap of faith because I want to show other girls that don't be timid. Don't be timid about what you want to do. If you want to do it, do it. Don't let nobody hold you back.
Yeah.
Just believe in God and he'll see you through.
Oh, see that's a 14-year-old with wisdom, y'all. Isn't that amazing? So I think it's awesome because we have the same passion, motivating, empower. That's what I love about you. Motivating, empowering, inspiring, networking, pushing people into their next level of purpose. So this entire segment is about not folding. And you've got this amazing testimony of how you folded for a moment, for a season.
Just a second.
Just a second. Yeah. But God, right? But God. So I want you to tell, she's giving you how we met and how we encountered. It was amazing. It was mind-blowing. But I want you to tell them who you are and all these amazing things that you do for women and women in business. Listen, you got to connect.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Networking is the number one key, I feel like, in business in general. You can't not talk to people and have a successful business. It's impossible.
That's impossible.
My number one thing was in my business, because I network with so many women that are where I want to be. I always try to be around people that are ahead of me or that can teach me something about where they've been that can help me get along my way.
Stay right there. Stay right there for 1 second. Because oftentimes we're so afraid to go into the room or in the midst of circles where people know more than us, have made more money than us, have gone further than us. Why is it important for you to do that? That's going to help somebody.
It was important because I can't move forward if I'm not being fed something that I've never heard, something that I've never encountered, an experience that I've never had. If I keep having the same experience, if I keep dealing with the same people, if I keep going through the same process, I'm never going to grow. In business where you got to grow to make money, to build clients, to have an empire, you have to grow. So I think that is the number one thing. You need to be around somebody that can show you something different than where you're already been.
That can give you a blueprint.
Bingo.
Ding, 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 ding. Not being selfish. We give you a blueprint. Mm-hmm. It's the blueprint. It's important for you to have something that you can look at and follow. So what's the name of your business and tell exactly what you do?
Okay. The name of my business is Brookes Marketing and Branding Co.
Yes.
I always say I specialize in finding your pain points in business and turning them into paid points. Because a lot of people go through traumas and they get discouraged in business and things like that. Right. Well, maybe they don't have a blueprint. Ding, ding, ding. Maybe
Ding,
they
ding,
don't.
ding.
Maybe they don't have a process on how to learn a business. Maybe they ran a business and failed, or they're lacking in some aspect of their business.
Right.
So me and my team come in and basically we can give you a whole ultimate branding package where we come in and we redo everything in your business. We market you. We show you how to brand correctly. We show you how to run your customer service. We show you how to do and implement things that can make your business not just a company, but an actual experience.
Oh, that's good.
That's kind of the gist of what my business does. But we do a lot of other things as well. But that is the ultimate goal, is to empower women. Is because I have more women clients than men. You know, men, I'm still look out for you. Right? Come to me if you need something. But I want women to just embody being a boss, embody, you going through the business whole experience. It's a whole experience. It's a whole journey. Right. So we want you to embody that, but not be worn down, not have to normalize working 24 hours a day and feeling like, is this business? That's not business. So allow us to come in and just show you an easier way to do things. And you're going to have to do the work, of course, but we just want to step in and guide you and get your blueprint to become an empire.
I felt like you got real pumped up right there, Chasitity. Did you feel that?
I did. I felt it in my spirit.
In your what?
In my spirit.
in her spirit. She felt it in the spirit. I felt that too. I love the fact that you are creating this safe space, right?
Yes.
Because you got to be a safe place. I remember when Chasitity came to me and was like, Michelle, I got a business idea. And she was so excited, but I understood that it's important to be a safe space for people. They can share their vision and their dreams with you, and you not run with it and steal it and be competitive. And so why is it important for you to be that safe space for people?
Because I felt like I didn't have that safe space. I felt like, and it does have a lot to do with how you are spiritual. Like I felt like I stopped going to church for a while. I'm gonna just keep it real. Like,
right, that's right.
I stopped going to church for a while. Yes. My relationship kind of got strained with God. But growing up, I was in church Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Like we was always in church, and I always was told by my pastor, like, there's something about you that you chose him. But you young and you just like, they just talking, they just want me to, So I never understood that until I got older, until I started doing things that were out of my comfort zone. So I started wanting to run a business because I'm the only person in my immediate family that wants to start something different, that wants to run a business. Like I have nobody to depend on, so that was like a turning point for me. So I went on a spiritual journey and I said, God, I'm not moving my feet until you say, this is where you need to go. This is the direction you need to go. I encountered so many people that I felt like was going to take me places. But you cannot depend on nobody to want more for you than you want for you. And I feel like that was my thing. So once I embodied Christ, number one, started to change my life, started to change the way I think, started reading my Bible, praying every day. Just changing who I was on the inside first, and it became the change that I wanted to see on the outside. So that's why I want to create that safe space for women, because I know how it is when you feel like, God dang, like I've been running this business and I'm not getting there. Like I don't got nobody to depend on, I don't got nobody to talk to. Ooh. So that's why I don't want my company just to be a business. I want it to be like, I want to be real relationships with people.
Ministry.
Like talk to me. Like let's get real for a second. So
I love that.
I want my women to come be a space.
I love that. So what made you decide to venture out into your business, just open up and create this space for people? I
actually have been in graphic design for a long time. Like I did that for a company I worked for before I started getting more into my business. So that was one thing. I was like, okay, I'm good at that. And then I actually followed God's word and listened to him and said, you need to get with somebody that can teach you how to actually mold and get that weak stuff out of your business. So then I hired a business coach that showed me actually how to run my business. And she was just full of light, full of ministry. Like we prayed together. We done cried together. Like she done been my therapist through the whole thing. So that kind of like molded my business to come about too. So then I just kind of turned it into a company where I was adding little bits and pieces and stuff like that. And she just showed me how to just mold it into something bigger. So that's kind of a roundabout where my business started.
That's good. I think my junior co-host is gonna ask you something. It's gonna be good too. It's good.
Anytime during your life or your business life, your spiritual journey, did you ever feel like you had to fold?
Chelsea, you.
Woo! Listen.
Did I touch it?
I think you touched it.
Did I touch it?
There was plenty of times. You know, I'm human at the end of the day too. So you sometimes get on the hard road and you feel like, I don't want to be here no more. Yeah. Not physically or anything, but I'm just saying you don't want to be in that space no more.
Right.
So that was a hard changing point for me. Like, I got to get out of this space. I don't know. Yeah. I was acting out of character. I would say that. Like, I was just not the nicest person. And, like, I just felt like I was just acting out of character. I know who I am inside. Right. I know who I am from the beginning of time to now. Right. So I was just really just a negative person. Like, I got so bad at trying to celebrate people when they were in their time, when they were in their life. And I was like, God, I don't know, like, what's going on with me? But I'm not who I'm supposed to be. I'm not the God-fearing woman that I knew I was going to be when I grew up. So that kind of spiked that spiritual journey because I was going to fold. Like, I was just at the edge and I was like, this ain't working, this business. It's not working. My relationships with some people at the time were very strained. And I was just like, you know what? God, step in.
That's good. Step in.
Step in.
God,
and he stepped in and showed up.
So just that moment of just, God, I need you. I feel like that's my word. This is bigger. That's my word, y'all. Big. Like that's the word. Like, there's a bigger on the inside, and we know it, but we gotta get to that place. What was the greatest turning point? Like, you went through all of that, but what was that turning point for you that was like, you know what? I gotta get what God has for me in this business.
I was going through a rough relationship with a past person in my life, and I hurt that person, like, just with my words. And I'm telling you, I'm the most empathetic person you ever meet. Like, I cry about everything. I'm gonna cry. And I hurt that person. And I said, you know what? I got to change from the outside in. And that was like all over my personal life, my business, my job. It was just like, I was just stuck in some kind of like warp zone, I would say, like some kind of alternate reality. And then God was like, this is what you did. Like, this is because you stopped going to church, you stopped reading your Bible, you stopped praying, you stopped following me, you stopped listening for me. Ooh. And then I said, you know what? He that's it. Like,
that's it.
And then the first thing I did was got my Bible out and started reading. I told my grandma, because she's a God-fearing woman. Yes. I said, Grandma, can you send me some scriptures? Can you tell me some scriptures that I can read to like start getting my mind and my life and my spiritual stuff back on track? Right. And that's like where it started at. And I just started praying every morning, writing in my manifestation journal, praying over everything, and just not moving until God said I needed to take a step.
Waiting on God.
Yeah.
Yeah, and letting him lead and guide you.
What life experiences do you think molded you to be the person that you are today?
Definitely growing up, we had everything we needed, but we didn't have, and a couple of what we want, but it just wasn't how I wanted to grow up. Like the surroundings and stuff I was in, I just wanted different for myself. Yeah. And I think that was the first experience. Like, I wanted, eventually when I have children, I wanted to be in a 2-parent household because my mom was a single parent of 4. And I seen how it was hard on her, and she worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had everything. Wow. So like those experiences molded me to how I am. I said, I'm going to be a powerhouse one day. Yes. I tell myself that every day I look in the mirror. Yeah. I'm going to have a husband. we're going to have a beautiful life. My business is going to be an empire. I'm going to help people change their lives. I'm going to have charities and stuff like that. So a lot of those things I couldn't do when I was younger or I didn't see growing up. Now I'm like, oh, okay, I'm a grown woman now. I can do what I want to do. I can change my story. So those things molded me to who I am today.
Change my story. That's good.
It's never too late.
And you talked about speaking to yourself every single day. So, what is your biggest business goal? You're speaking to yourself. You're like, I got this goal. What is it?
I have 2. I'm not. My biggest goal, though, is to open up an office space that welcomes women, that empowers women, that has literally a safe space for you to come in and be creative and provide jobs. Because I want to be like out there.
That's
and then my
it.
second biggest goal is to start a charity. Dedicated to women and children, finding them, refugee, because sometimes it's just hard, and creating housing and stuff for them, and just going out into the world and just trying to help patch up those bad places. So definitely.
That's powerful.
It is.
She said ready. She was ready. She's got her questions ready for you.
What do you want people to remember you for, and doing, and just being the pillar to your people?
I definitely want people to remember me for not giving up, changing my story, changing the narrative of my family, just carrying on my family name in a strong way, and just being like, God dang, she really started a company for nothing. Like, I want to be remembered for those things. I also want to be remembered for being a spiritual Christian woman who spoke nothing but positive, who had a glow about her, who could light up the room just like you. When they walk in, and you just kind of just see it all over them.
You do it. Look, she does, doesn't she? She does it. You do it too. Look,
We all do it.
we all do it. We all do it.
How has your journey been getting back closer to God?
It has been a road. Like like I said before, I'm human, but I enjoy reading my Bible. I enjoy going to church. I enjoy talking to God. Like, I feel like he my best friend sitting on the chair with me, and we just having a conversation.
Right
in the car, sometimes I don't even play the music. I just want to talk to him. Like, I just be like, God, let me tell you what happened today. I know you already know, but I'm going to tell you again.
Let me tell you anyway. What happened was.
I know you already know, but I'm going to tell you again. So, like, I enjoy that. I really do.
That's amazing. There are so many young girls and women that watch globally, and so many that, like yourself, have been in situations where they felt like folding, felt like giving up, whether it be, peer pressure. And I want to ask Chasitity this because she's younger. She's only 14. So what are some pressures that, you guys face at your age that may make you want to fold? Because that's important.
Everything, social media, just everything that's out right now is things that, that you wouldn't even think that could pressure, us as teenagers and even younger kids that's younger than me. Like, it's a lot of things out here as far as drugs and just the usual. Yeah. It goes beyond that. So, it's a lot of things.
So how do you make sure that you don't fold at your age? How do you make sure that you don't fold?
Just keep your eye on the prize. If you want to become something, or if you want to be someone who is, is great in life, you just got to keep your eye on what you want to be and who you want to become. Because when you fold, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
So
Right. That's powerful. Yeah. You are so wise.
Mm-hmm. I try.
I'm so loving having you as my junior co-host. I'm telling you.
I'll be back.
We're doing it. She said, I'll be back. So what do you say, Brooke? One, I want you to tell people where to find you.
Okay.
Because I need you to connect. What do you say to the little girl, the young woman who's watching going, God, I can so relate. That's me. What do you say to empower them in this moment, to not fold and to pursue what God's put on the inside of them?
I want to say first, don't fold. Yeah. I know the segment today is about folding. Not folding, fold, but I don't want you to fold. Like, I want you to follow your dreams. Anything you can imagine can happen. It doesn't matter what it is. You want to be a multimillionaire. You want to own companies. You want to start charities. Whatever it is, it can happen. You want to be a teacher. It don't have to be nothing extravagant. You can want to be a teacher. You can want to be a ball player. Anything, it can happen. And also, words are powerful. Speak life over you. Speak life over whatever it is that you want to do. Speak positive affirmations to yourself. Talk to God like he is your friend. Because sometimes you feel like your back is against the corner and nobody's there to listen. Talk to him, because he's going to guide your footsteps to where you need to be. He's going to bring those relationships around you that are positive, that will get you to wherever you're going. He will bring those people around you. So just make sure that you don't fold. Like, and reach out to people. Don't feel like you always got to deal with stuff yourself. Like, girl, reach out to me. We can talk. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Like, we can have a full conversation about where you're going in life, what the blueprint looking like, and we can, figure something out. Like, So just
how
don't
can
fold.
they reach out to you? Tell them right now how they can reach out to you.
You can find me at www.brandingbossbrooke.com. I also have a Facebook page at Branding Boss Brooke, and I also have an Instagram at branding_bossbrooke. So you can find me at those.
She's a boss. That's what she said.
I'm going to keep saying it.
What she said?
B-O-S.
B-O. All caps.
All caps.
All caps. Big and bold.
Big and bold.
Big and bold. You heard my junior co-host. She's a boss. B-O-S-S. So listen, we always keep the main thing. First of all, thank you so much, Chasitity, my amazing junior coach. We give it up, man. She is amazing. You are so awesome. Brooke, thank you for teaching our young girls, women how to not bowl. You're so amazing. I thank you. I thank you so much for what God is doing in your life. I thank God for his doing in your life. May you continue to flourish, right? And walk in his favor. So we keep the main thing. If you do not know God, listen, I need you to turn your life over to Christ. He's one that can help you not fall,
Exactly.
right? Hey, God, I'm a sinner, but I believe in and confess that you hung, bled, died, and rose for me. God, with all power in your hand for me, right? And I give my life and my heart to you and want to live and walk for you. Amen. It's just that simple, right? Ain't it that simple?
That's simple.
Listen, it don't start with confession. You got to walk it out. But it's that simple, right? So listen, I want you to be able to do what these young ladies are doing, being able to shine their light and sprinkle their salt. What do we always tell them to do? Shine, sprinkle, sprinkle. It's Shauna Marie on Dominion TV. Hey, y'all, it's Shauna Marie with the Evolve Talk Show. Listen, if this show has been blessing you, I need you to email in your prayer requests and your testimonies. And if you want to partner with us, make sure you email us at evolvetalkshow.com. Hey y'all, it's Shauna Marie with the Evolve Talk Show. Listen, I encourage you to partner with us as we continue to impact the kingdom and evolve. Join and partner with us by following the information on the bottom of the screen.
You're watching Dominion Television, your home for faith and kingdom training. Dominion Television is now available on Roku and all mobile devices. Find us on Google Play, iTunes, and on Roku TV simply by searching Dominion Television, or visit us online at www.dominion.tv. Now tell all your friends and stay tuned. You're watching Dominion Television, your home for faith and kingdom training.